Starts,
We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one.
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
we are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Starts,
We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one.
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
we are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check.
Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? Whew. What we got in? We have a Rusty, Triton, Les, Jace, Brian, Lisa. How we all keeping? Hope you had a good weekend, everyone. Am I zoomed in enough on here? I am zoomed in enough on here. I am zoomed in enough. Well, chat, this is the pre-live. So we'd like to do a pre-live just before we go live for the live draw. I'll let you know what is ending today. I'll go through sort of how it all works as well, especially if there's any new viewers here, you'll get a feeling for how it works. But the live draw is where you'll obviously see how it all works for realsies. Doing Courtney, we good? Doing really well, thank you, Les. How about yourself? Yeah, really good. Really good at the moment. Real good. Yeah, good weekend. It was a nice weekend. It was the final game for Newport County. Not the result we were looking for, unfortunately, but it was nice to sort of spend time with Ray, and some of my mates got to come along this time, which was decent. So myself, Ray, Carly, then we had we had what 10 tickets to view, and it was 9 of us went, so it was really nice. Decent evening. I've spent since 11 a.m. building a desk for you guys. Reese's, so for a little bit of context here, Reese has won a very nice gaming chair from us and a PC. We've not had a winner's photo from him yet, love him, because he's been waiting for a certain desk to build so we can send one in. Much appreciated, dude. When it comes across, that'll be blamming lovely jabbly. I'm gonna pop that in as well. Lisa, thank you for popping that in. So if you're not in either of our communities yet, so be it Discord or Facebook, the links are above my head. Get yourselves involved, as that'll be shared to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So you can check our communities out. So what I'm going to do, chat, I'll get straight into it, and sort of go through sort of who we are, what we are, when we are, etc., how it works, and then I'll do a breakdown of what is actually ending today. Everything under Quest that hasn't sold out already will be closing at 6 p.m. So we always like to say sort of with or without you. With or without you. So I'm going to introduce you to the team. So you've got myself and Ray, we're the company directors. We launched this company back in 2020. So well established within this industry and niche. We have Gavin, our all-round legend and media manager. We have Mum, aka Candy, as our customer services manager, and then Chris, our operations manager. I do what I've been saying recently on like lives and pre-lives is that the two on the end are primarily who you deal with in terms of your prizes. So Mum, aka Candy, is the one that will deal with most of your instant win cash payments, or if you decide to go for a cash alternative on prizes. Chris is the one that reaches out via email to any post live draw winners, and also gets any of the physical prizes that need ordering, or if they're in stock at our office, gets them shipped out to you. So a close friends and family run team. As I say, myself and Ray now, we're hitting 36 this year, and we've been best mates since we were 11, so it's crazy. Mate, Expedition 33 is incredible. I'm gutted. Ray had a bad experience with it. He downloaded it on PC, and apparently the parry and the, what's the other term, parrying and the dodge just wasn't working for him. So it's not something that sort of sat right with him. Evidently, obviously, of course, I'd be a bit peed at that as well. But in terms of the game, and the music as well, the music for it is incredible. I've actually been, when I've been doing bits of work and what have you over the weekend and today, I've actually had the OST on. It's on Spotify actually. So Clear Obscure Expedition 33 OST is on Spotify, and it's so good. I've just got to Act 2 now, yesterday actually. And all I'll say is Act 1 is a wee bit emotional. That, yeah, it's good. And I'm not a huge, other than the likes of Pokemon and what was another one I've played? I think it was Lost Odyssey, which was turn-based, and you had to get the timing right with when the wheel came in, just to get that correct. But yeah, I've not played a lot of turn-based stuff. Obviously, Final Fantasy back in the day. God, Final Fantasy 7 when it was on like PS1, I played. But it's one of, for a turn-based game, it's incredible. Can't believe it was only made, 30 people. Mike, soundtrack was made because the composer was discovered via SoundCloud and voice actors from Reddit. Well, one of the voice actors is Daredevil. For Gustav, how are we doing, Julie? You good? But yeah, what a game. But again, I've not had the experience of it on PC. I might get it on, because it is on Game Pass, just to see what it's like. But I know Ray was getting issues where the dodge and stuff wasn't working, which is obviously going to take away from the game, because that's what's built up to it. So it's kind of, as I said, because it is just such a good game, such a good game. But yeah, this is the team. How do we pick our winners? So I'll play you a quick video first of how you can actually get yourself entered into a competition. So in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, so you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address and email. Upon paying, you would be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
And we're back in the room, and that's how you can enter competitions here at Comp City Giveaways. How is it we pick our winners? So basically, entry list always pre-published. You can see here a very good example actually is the Switch 2 pre-order and the 500 entries into the £10,000 Legendary Tech Bundle sold out early. So I've already got the entry list live for this evening. But entry lists look like this. They will show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold, and also the cost. Now, we guarantee every single draw here at Comp City Giveaway. So if we, if a comp doesn't sell out, you will see missing ticket numbers in that entry list for the sheer fact that those tickets never sold. There are no extensions or rollovers here. So like I say, if a comp does sell out, do expect to see missing ticket numbers in the entry list. To pick our winners, which I'll show you on every single live draw, we use Google's random number generator. So for this, for example, I put between 1 and 1,000 into RNG, so random number generator, hit generate, and whoever that lands on will be the winner. If I do land on an unsold number, however, I'll simply come back to RNG, hit generate again, and I'll keep doing that until we find all of the winners, and we do that for every live draw. And it's something we've done since day 1. Runs great. Yes, great game. Shame about Daredevil Reborn. I've not seen Daredevil Reborn. But then I've heard the opposite. That apparently it's incredible, because Daredevil seasons 1 to 3 are really good. And yeah, that was another thing Ray said actually on PC. He was running it at 4K, and apparently the graphics looked naff. It didn't look good. So I was like, oh, because on PS5, the only frame drops I see, which is weird, are in the cutscenes, like slight frame drops, nothing major. But I don't see anything during combat or when you're out in the open world and stuff like that. Very smooth, and the graphics look quite good. Other than it's quite bright on the PlayStation. I had to turn the brightness and gamma down a little bit just so it's a bit more, you know, believable when you're in a cave or on sand. Because on the sand, I was like, felt like I needed to wear like a pair of sunglasses at one point. But yeah, it is really good. I'm still kind of learning the mechanics and stuff of it. But yeah, it's decent. Decent. Are we doing Casper? You good? Oh, flashing. I should have like flashing image warnings on there. Good luck, Sophie. This one, the 5070 PC. Blaming lovely. Lovely jabbly. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'll go through the initial breakdown of what is ending today. I'm doing really well, thank you, bud. And anything you're in for tonight, that goes for everyone in chat. Good luck, good luck, good luck. So what is ending today? Oh, the Lego sold out. Ray did say that might end early. Well, not end early, but sell out early. Looks delicious, mate. Yeah, we've got these in stock. They're really well built. They're air cooled, but it's a Be Quiet air cooler. Really well built. I really like the look of them, I've got to be honest. This is built by the 3XS team. It's Scan. It's a lovely jubbly. So, scan RTX 5070 gaming PC or £1,000 cash. The choice is yours upon winning. It's 15 pence an entry, is around that sort of 70% sold mark, and still has a guaranteed draw. 15 pence an entry though, why not? Get yourselves involved, and as I say, good luck. We got the Lego Chopper C1 at 10p. 10p? Yeah, 10p. There's the Astromech droid there. 75 pence an entry, but it has already sold out, so I'll get the entry list sorted for that on this as well. 10% chance of that switch. Come on, Elliot. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We've got, which is very much needed at the moment, I think, even now. It's a bit cooler today, luckily, but my gosh, the weekend I was like, do I turn the aircon back on? We got the DeLonghi Pink. This is actually quite difficult to say. I've not actually read it properly. DeLonghi Pinguino ES72 8300 BTU air conditioner. I'm just going to call it the DP. DP for that, not for what you're thinking, chat. The DP 8300 BTU air conditioner, 49 pence an entry, a little under 50% sold. And again, chat, we guarantee every single draw here at Com City Giveaway. So if you're in it, you've got a chance to win it. That's what we say. Or if you've got a ticket, you've got a chance. Switch 2 pre-orders, we know, sold out early. The entry list is already live for that, as is the 500 entries into the Legendary Tech Bundle, which I'll touch base with in a second. 5p multiplier, which, do you know what? So what I tend to do on the weekends, or Ray, is we don't do payments over the weekends, but to help Mum out for Monday, so Candy, we'll tend to like move the instant win stuff over to our, like, we've got like a tracker, should we call it? And I was sniggering because of obviously what these are all called. So Ray had some good fun renaming these. You beat up an Ewok and won 50 quids. Sold. You stole Han Solo's pants. Joined the Cantina band. and like what you see is what we see the other end as well. We get a notification that someone's won something. I love it. What was the one that did get me? Wasn't it? Because loads went out over the weekend. So congratulations to everyone. That's good as well. Sold Sith Lord scented candles and made 50 quid. Photoshopped Obi-Wan into the Spice Girls and blackmailed him for 50 quid. You made Jabba wear Crocs and he loved them, so we paid you 50. They're just, yeah. I think the other one was you force choked your boss. Like, yeah, they were amazing to come through. But you still got chances to win 50 quid instantly by entering that competition. It's just 5 pence an entry. And the main prize is £200 tax-free cash. We've got the Dyson Hot Plus Cool AM09 Jet Focus fan, 25 pence an entry as well, a little over 50% sold. We've got the Jango Fett's Fire Spray Class Starship, which looks absolutely incredible, may I add, 69 pence an entry. The Ninja Crispy Portable Air Fryer, and then the 500 entries, as I say, sold out, which is into this. So basically, this is going to give the person who wins that competition 500 chances at one, the main prize, which is either a £10,000 Legendary Tech Bundle or £8,000 tax-free cash, or you might even bag a load of instant wins by doing it as well. So as I say, it's all to play for. They're at 25 pence an entry, and these are pretty popular, so you'll see another one go live soon, so keep an eye out for it. And also, if you haven't seen already, our freebie for this month is an RTX 5070 gaming PC. In fact, this is this one. So we've got a chance for you to win one, but you've got a chance to win one for free. And yeah, really good looking PC. And how this works is you just need to purchase a ticket between now and the end, also from the 1st technically, so from the 1st of May till the end of May, and we'll draw it in June. As long as you're in one of our communities before we do that draw, so Facebook or Discord, then if your name is called, we will sort that out. And we're still waiting to hear back from the previous winners of the freebie so far. I've sent them both an email, so we do need to do a check, make sure they're in the community. But yeah, these are chances. This is something that you'll see on the website every month. There'll be something, whether it's, I think we might do a lot of PCs now. A lot of you seem to love seeing PCs that you could potentially win for free. Again, it's just having an active account on the website and being part of our community, which is good. Quick question: would you ever do a comp for the likes of Streamlabs stuff, like Streaming Box, etc., and change voices? Oh, you do mean like the vouchers and software? We've never really done software with the exception of games. We do more hardware and stuff like that for it. We have got, we'll do streaming stuff like stream decks and microphones and things like that. So if there's anything that you want to see in terms of streaming related stuff, key lights, this is what's lighting my ginger complexion here off to the right. So Elgato key lights and stuff like that. Headsets. Speaking of headsets, I just noticed mine's not charging properly. I need that for the live draw. You situated correctly now? Come on. Come on, Eileen. Charge it. Just needs to be reset, I think. I think there are. Oh, if I turn it on, how many? Sorry, chat, I'm just seeing. Oh, it's full battery anyway. Pretty much. Perfect. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Kylo Ren, Jango Fett. Yes, we've seen those. There's something that will be popping live soon, even outside of the Star Wars week. Put another 50p in me, Scott. No charge pro. That's something that we'll probably do, because we want to try and keep Lego on the site, even if it's the small stuff. To say we like the look of like the Shire as well as another one. Mario Kart, there's a new Mario Kart Lego and stuff coming out in the middle of the month, so you'll see that on the site and stuff soon as well. How we doing, Billy boy? You good? How's your son feeling, Bill? What's he done with the £5,000? Has he treated you to anything? So what I'm going to do, chat, is sort of highlight what else is on the website as well. Is everything, as I say, will be moving up soon. So we've got a lot of stuff ending Thursday. Chance to win 50-70 PCs instantly, as well, or £1,000 cash. If you're a Doom fan, the Dark Ages official wearable helmet replica, we have managed to get hold of one, so get your entries in for that. Steam Decks, choice of console, big pit, more Pokemon stuff, chance to win a pad, and also the Ninja Slushie, especially for how it's been. And then ending a little bit later then, so next Monday. As I say, we've got the 500 entries into, because the other one sold out. This is ready to go. Choice of Asteroid 50 Gen 5. And like I say, the Lego Lord of the Rings Shire is up for grabs, 35p an entry as well. So there's loads on the site, with more to what we like to call the changeover from 6 PM. Paid off a few debts, paid off his holiday, and kept the rest. So completely... Oh, mate. That's amazing. I love hearing that, mind. Which is good. No, Harrison, we're good, bro. Yeah, no, it's something we manage our social media quite well in-house. And being perfectly honest, we've tried 2 companies I won't name, but they promise the world and definitely under-deliver. So we keep it in-house, and we're good at what we do. Thank you for the offer, though, which is good. As I was saying, keep doing what you're doing. Massive well done, mate. Like it. Yeah, that's... Do you know what? Being debt-free, if there's ever an opportunity for it, yeah, good feeling. Really good feeling. I'm glad Jason's in that position now. So what I'm going to do, chat, I'm going to get into what we like to call, what I like to call, not we, but it has become like a staple now, is the final breakdown. Oh, Rusty's already in there. How can you change your name? I didn't realise you were the same Rusty until I just saw the goats, and you're the one that does that ad. Yeah, Lester said better. It was quite painful, to be honest. 4-1. And it was sort of like we wanted them to go out with a bang. They performed quite well to start with, and then it just fell apart later on, unfortunately. But the community was still good. The atmosphere was still pretty good there, to be fair. And as I say, the grinds were decent. But yeah, it was just a shame. And there's a lot of competition websites out there, Trit. What will happen is, because you're following us and you like what we do, Facebook will then also let you know about other companies out there as well. So competition sites are nothing new. They're something that's been going for many years now. And as I say, that what Facebook will try and do is show you, similar interests. So that's why you'll see like other sites. But there's loads of other sites out there. But some are specific to, say, cars. Some are specific to tech, like ourselves. Some might just do watches. There's a huge range of competition sites out there, for sure. Faux show. Do you know what? I've never got into F1, but it's something I think, as I'm getting older, I'm finding more interest in. It does, like, I didn't realize how much was in F1. You just think, oh, it's just a fast car going round the lap, but you obviously got to figure out how much fuel you want in there, tires, how you setting stuff up as well. It's good. It's good. So what I'm going to do, chat, it's the final breakdown. So this is what I like to call it's the final breakdown. So the final breakdown, chat, is everything that we see under Quest that hasn't sold out already is closing at 6 PM. So that gives you a little over 40 minutes to get involved. We've got the Scan RTX 5070 gaming PC, or £1,000 tax-free cash, just 15p an entry. You've also got the DeLonghi Pinguino, the DP we'll call it, as I said, the BTU. So it's a 8300 BTU air conditioner, 49 pence an entry. I'm only going through the ones that haven't sold out. As you can see, the big red banner. I may as well just focus on the ones that haven't sold out yet. We've got the 5p multiplier there for you, so still chance to win 50 quid just by entering that competition. 5p an entry, but main prize for that is £200 tax-free cash. We got the Dyson Hot Plus Cool Jet Focus fan there at 25p an entry. The Jango Fett's Fire Spray Class Starship at 69 pence an entry, approaching 60% sold, so still really, really good odds as well. Are we doing Wayne? You good? Not too bad? Yeah, and you're spot on there, Harrison. They do have to watch their weight as well. And then we've got the Ninja Crispy Portable Air Fryer, and obviously the 3 comps that I didn't brush over are the fact that they've sold out, and I'll get the entry list done for this before or after, sorry, the pre-live. So yeah, everything I've just gone through, chat, is closing at 6 p.m. with or without you, obviously with the exception of those that have already sold out. So if you want to get your entries in, now's the time to do so, because come 6 o'clock they'll automatically close. I'll get the entry list done, and then we go live at 7 to find our winners. So that is the way. That is the way. I was annoyed my username was all lowercase, so I wanted caps, and I couldn't change the case, but it'll be back to normal when Twitch allows me next. What, is there like a set period of time you've got to stay with your name? Stay with your name, I'm not sure. Instant soup. Instant soup. 60 days. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I remember Microsoft used to charge you for gamer tags. I think PlayStation was free. I've never gone to do a name change, so I don't know if you can do it now. And Elliot is something that we're considering. Not 100% sure if we will. But what we will maintain over there are like the LED boards and stuff if we didn't go for the tops and stuff again. Something that we probably look to revisit in the future if we don't as well, with the tops, because it was good supporting like a local football team. But we do a lot of grassroots stuff as well. We'll be doing like sponsors for like the King's Darts Club and stuff like that, Corinthians and things like that, like grassroots stuff. So we'll be doing a lot of stuff locally that way for sure. That's something that we will maintain. That is for sure. So I've gone through what's ending today. I've let you know how you can enter. So as I say, if you want to get involved in anything under Quest, you've got until 6 p.m. What I'm now going to do is give you the chance to win some store credits. Let's get this set up. There's me pre-live spinny. There's me pre-live spinny. That was it. Yeah, I couldn't remember. There was something about, because I sort of put mine in on PSN years ago, and I was happy with mine anyway. But I'm sure they've brought something out now where you can change your gamer tag on there. It was a few months after the PS5 was launched, I believe. Went to comedy last night. My best friend couldn't fit in his seat, so they moved us from the back box right to the stage. Where'd you go? Was it like the Glee Club or whatever it is? Because you're Cardiff way, aren't you? You're Cardiff way. Right, chat. Some of you already know what to do. New theatre it was. Nice. You're already popping your numbers in. So I need a number from you between 1 and 75, chat. Basically what I'm going to do is spin the wheel 5 times. If it lands on your number, boosh, you got a £10 store credit. But if it lands on a number that you share with someone else, I only want one number from you, so 1 per person, no swapping and changing, number between 1 and 75. If you share it with someone else, I'll split the store credit between you. If there's two winners or 1 winner, I'll give you the chance to win some, potentially some extra store credit as well with higher or lower, but I'll explain that if we find a winner. Wait. We don't really collab with other companies as such in terms of doing giveaways and what have you. The only energy stuff that we've ever done was Sneak, because it's obviously popular with gamers, which they did okay, but energy drinks as a whole is not something that we get asked about, or we get asked to sort of put on the website, if that makes sense. So let's spin the wheel. Proper sore from laughing today. Sean Walsh. Why do I'm gonna have to Google that? I recognize the name Sean Walsh. 53. Let's have a look. 53. Anybody in chat with 53? Oh, Stephen with 54. Close there. Alright, nobody. So we go again. We got 4 more spins. Ba 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 baby bell. Beep 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 beep. 29. With the he's got like he did have like middle length hair, like curly hair. Now you said that, yeah, I know who he is. Savage. 29. Oh, we got Julie bagged it with 29. Julie, are you sticking with £10 store credit, or do you want to play a game of higher? Oh, she's already saying I'll stick. She didn't even let me ask the question. She's like, I'll stick. Never mind. So £10 store credit is owed. Drop me a message on the Facebook business page, lovely, and I'll get that sorted before, as long as it's before 6 p.m. when I get the entry list off. We'll get that done. Recorder for Julia. That's what I literally was looking for. Now, where is it? What can we have? I can have a few of these actually. In honor of Julie. Bye, Felicia! And then Julie's ultimate favorite. Julie loves a recorder, mate. Loves a recorder. Yeah, so we'll get that sorted for you. I'm shocked. So I'm going to love you and leave you chat. I'll be live from 7 p.m. to find our winners this evening, so tune back in then. Thank you for joining the pre-live, and good luck. If you're in for anything this evening, a huge good luck. And we'll be live again from 7 to find our winners. And like we like to say, it's that famous saying, you've got to be in it to win it, but if you've got a ticket, you got a chance. Toots! That's what that means, wouldn't it, Julie? Toots. Toots! But yeah, I'll get you your code sorted in a second, Julie. Congratulations. But yeah, I shall see you from 7 p.m. you awesome bunch. Peace out. A-Town. Bye, Felicia. Bye, driver. Bye, driver.